everyone, it's Carl here from Games, Brains and Headbanging Life. Hope you're doing well out there in this scary, scary time, whether it be in our own country, the UK, or elsewhere around the world. These sets of videos are going to be predominantly aimed for the UK audience. That's because we're going to be referencing the subscription sites that are available in the UK, Netflix, Amazon Prime, things like YouTube, Shudder, and so on. The movies we're going to mention in these videos are probably available elsewhere, but as we're not 100% sure, we're not kind of aiming at that. This is for UK viewers, but if you are in the US and watching this and so on, and you have got the availability to watch what we're about to talk about, then by all means, pay attention, basically. It's a scary time. This pandemic that's cutting through the entire world has meant, obviously, a lot of people staying at home. But here in the UK, we're certainly a lot quieter than we used to be. And it can be boring for people, and I get that a lot, particularly if you've got children and so on, and maybe they've gone to bed at a certain time and you're thinking, sweet, let's put Netflix on. And you spend ages and ages and ages scrolling through trying to find something to watch, and you just can't find something. So we came up with the idea that daily, from today until this, I don't want to say ends, because that doesn't seem like the right word, but until this calms, I guess, we're going to do these videos daily where we recommend one horror movie from a streaming site that is available in this country, be it, as I already said, the likes of Netflix, Amazon Prime, even on YouTube, Shudder, and all those sorts of things that you can either pay a subscription to watch or that are just free outright if you already have the subscriptions. So we're going to do a video per day or where we recommend a movie that maybe you've not seen before, a horror movie. Once the kids are in bed, you haven't got to sit there scrolling, take our recommendation, check these movies out, and hopefully you'll be entertained as we were. Now, most of these movies we will either have reviewed on the site or we will definitely have seen. These are not just randomly chosen. We've gone through the subscription sites and picked out what we think is the best sometimes, or other times entertaining. Not all these movies we're going to talk about throughout these videos are classics. That's certainly not the case. But the first one, today's one, is something I consider one of the best modern movies I've seen in a very, very long time. The Night Eats the World. It is available on Netflix. If you have a Netflix account, and who bloody doesn't, you can watch this free. Now, this isn't a review. We have a review on the site. You want to read that, you can do. This is spoiler free. We're giving you a brief overview on why we think you should watch it. It's a French zombie film directed by Dominique Rocha and starring Anders Danielsen. He plays a character called Sam, who basically ends up trapped in an apartment during the zombie apocalypse in Paris. It's adapted from the novel of the same name. The French name is La Nuit à Devoir le Monde by Piet Angerman. So it's adapted from that. So it is a zombie apocalypse movie. However, it's a bit different in that it's not action-packed. There are zombie action scenes, particularly near the finale and several times throughout, but mostly this is a story about one man's isolation. I know, very fitting. The loneliness that comes from that and the desperation he has within him to just have something different happen. Hopefully meet someone, able to leave, or so on. It is a beautifully shot, beautifully told story that will get you in the feels, so to speak. It is an emotional movie, but one also built on hope. It's very fitting that we would start with this one, considering how some people may be isolated at home who feel like they can't cope. This is a movie that does that same thing, but with the threat of zombies outside. Not much more different to a viral pandemic, really. However, it's one littered with beauty that will make you cry at times, but will also fill you with happiness and hope, as the character of Sam basically goes through a very, very tough time. And it's about whether or not he comes through the other side, But alongside that, it has got zombies in it. So if you want a bit of action, a bit of gross, great effects, great makeup and stuff like that, it's all there. It's The Night Eats the World. It's available on Netflix UK for free if you've got that account. This is one I thoroughly recommend you check out. And if you do, please let me know in the comments if you think it's as good as I do. Check back every day. We will have these videos up every single day. And hopefully, through our recommendations, you could be entertained. Stay safe. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?